What's up, dog? We up on the motherfucking north. I'm with my brother Sneed. Sneed. What up, dog? Yeah, we sitting here talking about Jason Black and all that
Black
shit.
empowerment movement, black economics,
Yeah.
trying to do the right thing so we can leave a legacy behind for these kids and grandkids and all that.
All right, bro. Tell me what you thought about Birth of a Nation.
I thought it was a pretty good movie. Well, I thought it was a great movie, even though they left some things out, but which I understand,
Like what? Cause I wasn't
like especially
I was
in the
familiar with the
end,
Nat Turner story, but I wasn't like
the ending part of it. I can understand he left a lot of the dramatics out as far as
like. But they said what they did to him
Yeah,
and shit, but they ain't show it.
he made like that point where he showed in the Bible. It was like don't spare no women and kids either. Blah blah blah. And they didn't show him doing that, but we gonna assume that it was in there because that's how the story goes. And he did a pretty good job of chopping it down in a good little movie thing. I just wish it would have been some more points that they brought out, especially when it comes to his character, really, from being a preacher and then turning into a revolutionary.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people didn't understand that his slave master was getting paid to carry him around, and they didn't bring up the fact that one of the Indian reservations was in Southampton County. Those are the ones that actually hid him and his wife for a while. They didn't show the point that he was found, like in a little cave or something, but actually he was hid by the people on the reservation. They found he had been hid by the Indians on that reservation. And you have to think about the fact now, they had to been Africans. Because how could you hide these two amongst a whole bunch of pale-faced Indians, and that reservation was for the, I don't want to say the name wrong, it might be the Batu, or something like that.
That sound like some,
It was a tribe of Indians that were actually, Aboriginal Indians were already here.
Right.
And they were considered free people. They were free people of color. And, them white folks tried to change that up and make sure that they didn't get the benefits and this and that. But, that's a long story. But anyway, it was some aspects of the movie that was left out, and I understand why.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, for the sake of time and, Hollywood.
But if people want to, find more interest in it, then do the research and find the real story behind it. Not just the one that white man put out talking about the what was the name of it? About the story of Nat Turner. What was the name of the book itself?
I don't know.
The Chronicles of Nat, something like that. But anyway, check out other references.
Yeah, because I've been familiar with the story of Nat Turner, you know what I'm saying, since I was a kid, but I ain't go in depth.
You wasn't
enlightened on it. It wasn't like I read the autobiography of Malcolm X or something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But then at the same time, I heard that there was, anything that Alex Haley so-called wrote then need to be, skepticized also, because I heard that, Roots wasn't even his manuscript. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that too.
Just like the Spook Who Sat by the Door was written by white folks too, and then they gave it to that dude and told him to say he wrote it and shit. But that's neither here nor there, because I don't know that shit for sure. But history be letting you know, and shit'll come out in time.
And if you pay enough attention to detail, don't feel like you can't question it. Sometimes if it don't make sense, just go back to logic, what makes sense, and do a little more research and see why it was written like this, why it was delivered like that. Because some things don't make sense really when you look at it. They put it in their perspective to give to us. So
and you know how
don't be afraid to ask questions or question yourself.
I like the movie a lot. Like stuff you brought up that made me want to go deeper into it that I didn't know about. A lot of topics you brought up, but things that I saw in the movie, it was like, I was like, damn, they might have a white savior in the movie, like the slave master and shit. And I was like, But then it showed
Like
as
Free
shit
State of
went on.
Jones.
I ain't never seen that.
I got it in there. Hadn't checked it out yet, but I already know what it's about.
And then it was like as the shit started going on, you start seeing how like you remember as kids they used to play together and shit, and they grew up and you seen how they like they were growing apart, like their relationship was changing and shit. Like
because
he
the
was like,
slave
I'm a
masters
white
when
man.
they got older, they told them you can't be hanging with them no more like that because it's different. It was cool when y'all were young and could play together, but now you can't be associated with them like that.
I don't want to ruin the story.
But I will say one part I did like in the movie.
They didn't say the white man.
One part I did like in the movie is when he fronted that preacher.
Yeah.
That was one part that I gave my
when
big up
he came
to
with the like be submissive scripts, and then he
and
came with the revenge scripts.
He came with the
and they tore his ass up for that shit.
One had a pro, the other one had a con. You know, and I like that. He corrected him on that. That's one thing that I like, the fact that Nat paid attention to that. He didn't just read what the slave master told him to read and deliver to the people about submission and all this and that. He read deeper, and that's what I like about the.
What about that part where in the beginning when his mistress told him, Mrs. told him that. He can read. Well, he can come in. Don't waste his gift. Let him come live with us. She walked him in there, and he started touching them books on the bookshelf. And she said, "No, those are not for y'all. Y'all wouldn't understand
those. This is the book you need. This is the best book that you need to have.
What book was it, Sneed?
The Bible. She made
Let me
that
trick
the
y'all
only
niggas with the
source
Bible.
of reading that he had.
So. Y'all think about that too?
Walked him in a library. He was intrigued. He was wanting to read.
You seen all them beautiful good
She said, no,
books.
Those books are not for your people, not for your kind.
Y'all wouldn't understand
This is the book you need right here, and it contains everything that you're going to need to know.
Yeah.
That's
now he wasn't no food, or even, like, he was doing what he was doing, and, you know, even he was tricked by that kind of in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, but he wasn't no fool from the way the story went out in the movie, like, this shit ain't right, you know what I'm saying, it ain't like he was just like, I'm just doing what master tell me to do, I'm trying to, like the house nigga, he wasn't like,
he was already chosen in the beginning.
He was
said
favored,
he was going to be something special.
But he didn't sell out,
because he was
in my opinion.
He was an alpha male. And when he was going around to those different plantations preaching and seeing how his people were getting treated, that was something he just couldn't turn a blind eye to.
And I think it affected his master too. The way, yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you still doing that?
But you can tell the way, you can tell the way it affected the master too, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause he started drinking more heavily and stuff, and then he started being more influenced by the other masters he was going around to see, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It was like, it was horrible for him, because he wasn't used to treating slaves that way, you know what I'm saying? They were going to plantation to plantation.
Do you remember the part where he realized master ain't really shit either?
Oh yeah, with Gabrielle Union. Thank you. Yeah. Can I? What he say?
I wasn't talking about that part.
I'll take that bottle of
brandy.
Later on. You remember? I'll take that bottle of brandy though.
I'm talking about later on in there.
Later on.
When he was taking them around here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And goddamn, Nat was goddamn feeling his nuts and tried to get right in it. You think you a white man now? He checked
Yeah.
He checked Nat and let him know.
Oh, you talking about when he baptized the white dude?
No, nigga. When Nat was about to fuck that opportunity up for him.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, man? Remember when he told Nat, if you fuck this up for me?
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I'm talking about. That's the part with Gabrielle Union. When they had the dinner at the house. Yeah. But
not necessarily that act, but before the act.
Don't leave me, Lord.
I don't give a fuck.
Don't leave me.
Yeah. These motherfuckers paying this money. You fuck this up for me, you gonna pay, nigga.
Cause his side hustle started getting better than the real hustle.
Real talk.
Start getting better than that cotton,
and
baby.
realized he wasn't no special case when it come down to Mouse getting that bread. Because he was already in debt and needed to get out of it.
You just a
you
nigga.
fuck this up, motherfucker, you gonna
They don't leave
regret
me
it.
alone.
Because you my property, and that's all you are. Remember that.
Damn.
So when he realized that,
You need to get darker.
He knew Malcolm and the rest of the family had to go. And what some people don't realize is they talking about the fact that he killed women and children. Well, think about this. The slave master passes down all of that to the kids. He teaches them how to do that. Those kids are going to grow up to be the slave masters and the misses and all that too. So why make them, you know, scapegoats just because they're kids? This get passed down. The same way the slave master said, you gonna be my slave, your children gonna be my slaves, your grandchildren gonna be my slave, and many generations that we keep them going, y'all are my property. And he teaches that to his wife and kids and family members, so when he leave, they gonna pick up the family business. So why not stop the cycle at the source? Take out the whole family, they got it to pass down to, you know what I'm saying?
I like
that. And that was the point of that. Yeah, I thought it was a great movie. Now, I say even though they left out some things, but hey.
How did you feel about it?
I ain't got nothing to say about it.
You ain't got nothing to say? Okay. Oh shit.